Good Monday. I'm Chris Fote. This is Monday Morning Jolt. Let's get started. Sharona.
Good morning. Today with us is Catharine Cwanek. Did I say it right? Say it correct.
Catharine Cwanek.
Catharine Cwanek. And she happens to be my neighbor too, only one block from my house.
Exactly.
And yet I still haven't gone to a house, so she hasn't come to a house. And,
I wave at your house and I drive by.
Yeah. So what they do is pretty cool. I mean, what you do is very cool because you guys are event planners, or is it more than event planners?
It's so much more than event planning. Our company is called Aspire Productions. I have two partners, Wendy Cobb and Amanda Deers. And Aspire Productions' passion is taking our client's vision and making it a reality. That doesn't just mean throwing a party or putting on an event. It also includes fund development. We are currently working with a non-for-profit who needed a year-long fund development plan. So we're working with their board, we're working with their volunteer structure, we're doing so much more than just throwing their two events. Other clients, they just need a luncheon to say thank you to their volunteers. So that's a one-time event. So we do 4 pillars. We do project coordination. We've worked with Unity Performing Arts and are doing so again for their bid to go back and defend their gold at the World Choir Games next year. We just completely space out. So that's a project coordination. We are doing event planning, weddings, birthday parties,
Any business event.
any business event.
Yeah. And in fact, the next Monday Morning Jolt anniversary event, they're going to do it.
Oh, good.
So it's kind of like an exciting situation that shows how much we trust her business. So it's so nice because it's not just her, Wendy and Amanda, they all three come together and they are so knowledgeable at what they do. And I see a clear difference from other businesses to what you guys do.
Thank you so much.
Go
The
ahead.
question is,
Since this is Monday Morning Jolt,
Okay.
we want to know, and we want to help other people and other businesses get started on a Monday, and we want to utilize business people like you to do that.
Okay.
So tell us why Mondays are great for you.
Why are Mondays great for me? Mondays are the starting fresh with a clean slate. You know, you aren't dragged down by whatever has gone on all week. It's time to start fresh and really rock. I have a wonderful privilege of, in addition to my business, I get to spend a lot of time with my daughters. And Mondays are great because I have a little blonde alarm clock that pops into my room and says, "Hey Mom, what are we doing today?" And it's really an amazing opportunity. I love going into places on Monday morning and just having the opportunity to smile at somebody who's having a rough day.
Good for you.
So,
Do you have any rituals or do any thing that really kickstart that Monday, or is every Monday different, or how to prepare?
it really depends on what's on the slate. My general ritual every evening is to sit down and walk through the next day with a notebook, and this has to be done, and I need X, Y, and Z for this, and
So you plan,
I do. I plan.
but that's every night you do that.
I do. Every weeknight and Sunday nights for Monday. Even sometimes, you know, we have an event going on a Saturday, you can pretty much bet I'm doing it on Friday night.
We know where you are on a Friday night.
because they are so organized, when you meet with them, all 3 of them come with their laptops, and then they have a plan on there, and then they're typing, so you don't have to worry about the notes and stuff like that, because sometimes we write down notes on a piece of paper and we don't even know what we wrote. So they already have the plan when you get there, and then they work from it, adding stuff to it. So then I guess you guys use like Yahoo or something to...
We actually use a free tool called Google Docs.
Yeah.
Google Documents is really fabulous because we can write something in Word and upload it into Google Docs, and we can all see it. We frequently have meetings together after our kids are in bed by Skype, and we'll all three be in the same document, typing away. At one point, we were researching an airfare for a speaker who was coming to town for one of our events, and literally all three of us were in the same spreadsheet. We each took an airline and were creating as we went.
The prices?
Yeah, so that we could turn around and email that to the client who was paying to have this speaker come to town and say, okay, how do you want to do it? That advantage is just wonderful because it gives us the flexibility to continue to be moms as well as business people. We love what we do. We love coming into a meeting like with you, Sharona, and sitting down, and if we're all three taking notes, we miss less. And frequently, we'll go back and type over what somebody else has written to add to or flesh it out, and it gives us a better idea, so it allows us to work smart instead of hard.
See, that's a great advice from them to other business users. These Google tools, people sometimes talk about it, but they don't use, or sometimes they use it, but they don't use it correctly. And when it comes to their business, they use Google tools. It's a free tool.
It is.
Right? And then they use it very nicely. I mean, it's the coordinator. So I think it's a great advice to other businesses who are listening in. Use Google Docs.
Absolutely.
Use all those free tools.
Free tools.
That's right.
Something else I would say about Google Docs is it allows us, because we're a three-partner business, there are times I'm a lead on one event, Wendy's a lead on another event. It allows us all three, as owners of the company, to know what's going on, because everything goes into Google Docs. So I can go in and look at what the progress is on her project. She can come in and look at the progress on my project. We keep our time cards there. Everything can be as private or as public as you choose it to be. And so it's just really a handy tool.
Do you have a philosophy or an adage by which you live your life or run your business?
Our business philosophy is servant leadership. We love Truett Cathy, who founded Chick-fil-A. His philosophy was you should always be helping someone, and servant leadership. So one of the things you'll find if you attend an event put on by Aspire is it's not just the three of us, or it's not just your lead coordinator. It's us plus our team. We have several single parents who are looking to get out of the jobs that they're currently in, who come and help us on events. We have some stay-at-home moms who want something more than being stay-at-home mom. Well, not that that's not a phenomenal job, because it is. It's an overwhelming one. But there are days you want to be something more than that, and we've brought them along and worked on developing them, because our goal is eventually to have this team of 8 people who are also lead project coordinators, lead fund developers, lead grant writers.
Great.
So we do all these things in our 4 pillars with project coordinating, fund development, event planning, and fundraising, that there's such a wide variety of events that we can put on, or projects that we can do for you. We want all of our team to be really proficient at that, and so the philosophy is we're shaping them.
So servant leadership. is
Servant
really
leadership.
Your guiding principle.
Absolutely.
Great. So tell us something about you that even those who are close to you might not know. That would surprise them. You climb Mount Everest or something. they would be surprised if I said I climbed Mount Everest.
My partners know this, and most of my close friends know. I'm a black powder artillery commander. My husband and I are French and Indian War reenactors.
Wow.
And he and I actually do all of the 7 Years' War black powder artillery instruction for Indiana, Michigan, Illinois, Ohio.
Awesome.
You're busy.
And people, it's interesting because people say, well, what's your hobby? And I'm like, well, my hobby is throwing knives and shooting cannons. And they're like, especially people who only see me, in business attire, and I'm passionate about history. Used to be an employee at the fort when the fort was open, and so that's my unique.
How about your superpower? If you could select any superpower, what would that be?
Unlimited energy.
Oh, that's good.
You
That's a
can
good
do
one.
that by going to Christine Pagani.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, she will get you unlimited energy.
It's changed my life. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say, there are nights, there are days where I've got, 40 things going on, and I just need the mental clarity and energy to get one more thing done, to get one more project in the works or one more plan made.
That's a great story.
Yeah, that's great.
So I would say unlimited energy.
Yeah. So, how do people get hold of you? What's the website and like the phone number and that sort of stuff?
The website is aspireproductions.net. The email address is aspireproductions@yahoo.com. And phone number 260-438-5077 or 260-515-2788.
So when people call, does it matter who they talk to, or any one of you guys would be the lead?
Any one of us, we don't decide who's going to be the lead on a project until we know the scope and vision for the project.
Oh, okay.
One of us has a lot more experience in weddings. Another of us has a lot more experience in fundraising and fund development. Another one has a lot more experience in finite details. So we want to know the scope of your project before we decide who's going to lead your project.
Be the best
who's gonna- Because our ultimate goal is that our customer's vision is our purpose, and we can pursue that to excellent reality. And so the best way to execute that is to put the person with the most experience on that project.
So this interview was a very educational experience. We would like to thank Catharine for coming and joining
Thank
us
you.
today.
Very
We would
nice.
like to thank the audience for tuning in. This is Monday Morning Jolt. Use it.